basic story of Joyful Noise is centered around George Handel, or Friedrich Handel, and how he created Messiah. It's historically based. There's a lot of history in it, and everybody in it is based off of somebody who actually lived.
I think the audience can expect a very intimate look into these people and who they are and what motivates them to do what they do, whether it be to write music or to sing and to perform, or to be dedicated to a cause, whether it be art or whether it be opposition to that art.
The great thing about theater is that in most instances it doesn't show someone's whole life. It's just a little peek into a life, and in this case in a really short period of time, and you don't know what happens before or after, and you just have a couple hours in the theater to get to know these people. My hardest scene to play is really enjoyable because it's so hard and deeply emotional, and it's the scene where Susanna kind of loses it and she goes a little bit crazy, and she's reliving her court trial, and all the emotions of all these years come out.
As a director, you know, really getting actors to find some of these things for themselves, how they develop their character, how they get in touch with what they want from their character and finding their objectives. I like to give them a lot of space. We do a lot of talking. For the first couple of weeks, we would have a 3-hour rehearsal and probably spend maybe an hour of that on the stage. Finding that balance between them, I think, has been the biggest thing, so that when we get on the stage, they have such an easier time, you know, seeing the stage and visualizing it and say, I know exactly where I want to go.
Every single character has their own moment where they come to get to know the Messiah and how he will personally redeem them, and I think that's a really neat concept.
Taking on a historical figure like this, I don't do research when I play a historical figure, because I'm doing the play and I'm playing a version of George Frederick Handel, not the George Frederick Handel.
I think one of my favorite scenes is when Handel kind of expresses the thesis of the play to me, when it kind of all culminates and you get this climax of opposition to his work, and it's a beautiful scene.
And you, sir, are out of tune!
In reading the script, there's an odd circle to the story, that everybody goes through a journey and somehow kind of ends up in the same place they started. I think the audience can expect to see a lot of very emotional moments.
They can expect to experience, hopefully, what I experienced the first 2 or 3 times I saw this show, which was a great deal of excitement and elation, and really a thrill that there's this kind of theater that's theatrical piece. It requires the audience to use their imagination.
Such you say terrible things about the poor girl who now will not sing.
Joyful Noise in 5 words: brilliant, theatrical, fun, thrilling, moving.